The book assignment of the day, the reading challenge, The Fatal Shore by Robert Hughes. The story of the settlement, the discovery of Australia. Off the opening tip, oh!
Jaylen Brown missing a three. Ivan Rabb, the follow, counted and one.
St. Mary's finding themselves just pushed underneath the rim. Francis Parker High School played for the Hall of Fame coach Jim Thome, who coached Nate Walton in high school, Chris Walton in high school, and Luke Walton in high school. That guy can really lead.
Time.
Berkeley, what a find for the Pac-12. Goodness gracious.
Jaylen Brown. Good defense by Calvin Hermanson. As Konzo was at Tennessee, took the Vols to the Sweet 16, and then left to come to the Bay Area in Cal. As Ivan Rabb, the follow on his own.
Mitch Rodman, rest his soul too, please. But Ivan Rabb everywhere. The spin, the reverse, the persistence, the discipline. I'm going to get
rebound for St. Mary's, and the Gales have made their last 4 shots.
And never forget what John Wooden, you've heard of John Wooden, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think he coached you.
Right, he did. He tried to.
Jordan Matthews off the deflection.
Rare turnover for St. Mary's.
Leads it for Domingo. Foul.
Oh my gosh, New Year's Eve. Fasten your seatbelt. Wyoming Mountains, where Jackson is, and comes right through there.
Right through Pocatello.
Yeah, that's sort of like the Where's in the West story, you know? We're going to figure that one out too. So I want you to be up on your rivers tomorrow.
Okay.
We got the Missouri.
We've got a good one tomorrow night also.
We got the Missouri River tomorrow.
Jordan Matthews from deep hits a three.
Fantastic ball. Be sure and take a look at Marty Clark, the assistant coach on the bench for St. Mary's, from Australia, from Tasmania. Spent his lifetime in the Australian Institute of Sport there, and now he's brought everything he has to the St. Mary's staff. 3 years now at Randy Bennett, Division I school in all the land. Not in the WCC, not in the state of California, in the entire country, and they're here beating Cal.
Jaylen Brown, says Bill.
The entire planet who reproduce through the egg process.
Okay. Learn something new every day. You tune into basketball and you learn about biology. It's great.
I majored in biology at UCLA on sorority row.
Ivan Rabb with us part of college basketball. And I love the fact I get to spend this weekend with you here. We're in Tucson tomorrow for Missouri and Arizona. And we got to hang in China for a week. A steal by Jordan Matthews. Attacks Emmett Naar. Matthews gets the bucket.
Week this week, final start next week.
Well, you'd love it because they call this week Dead Week.
Dead Week?
Dead Week.
Every week is Dead Week, please. This is Phil Lesch's hometown, please.
Jordan Matthews now at 10.
Versatility's got interchangeability, and you got superstar potential in Brown and Robb.
Here's Rabb.
Robb, I'm trying to get it. Sorry, Ivan.
With the left hand, gets the roll. Martin told me he can be vocal in the locker room when he's with his teammates to get them going.
That's more Ty Wallace's job. That's more his personality. Great block.
Stephen Domingo blocks Emmett Naar.
Look at Stephen Domingo running. He looks like Lewis Johnson running the 800 meters.
Wallace lost it. Loose ball. Picked up by Jabari Bird and lays it in.
That's why you choose your college coach. And today we have just two of the places to live and grow up in America. All of a sudden, he's named
Yes, from LSU.
LSU.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He is
I haven't
player.
seen a whole game yet, but I've seen some highlights. Wow.
Think of the Aussie influence at St. Mary's that's really helped Randy Bennett elevate this Gales program.
And so Ben Simmons, he's down there at LSU, right?
He is. And David Patrick is an assistant at LSU, used to be an assistant for Randy Bennett at St. Mary's.
And LSU, that's the school that gave us Bob Pettit, right? And isn't today
Pete Maravich.
And Pete Maravich.
And a three for
Arizona did it last week without their best guys, Tarzewski.
Gonzaga missed Shimon Karnowski there, 7-1 center. Jaylen Brown to the basket.
Oh.
You mentioned the Matthews family. Jordan's younger brother Jonas signed to go to USC next year.
In what sport?
Basketball.
Really?
Really good guard down in Southern California. Dad's still coaching at Riverside Community College. Was an assistant at UCLA for a number of years.
Aren't his parents here today? Aren't those parents
They
here
are.
today? Inscription to me on the book here, and it's just so full of information. It goes all the way back, all the schools, St. Mary's, Cal, USF, Stanford.
Cameron Rooks off it.
Vips in Los Angeles.
That ends an 8-0 run for the Gales. Spinning.
Pinot continues to excel, but Cameron Rooks.
Looked like Sean right there, huh?
Well, the Arizona legend and the Los Angeles Clipper legend as well. Where would the Clippers be without Sean Rooks?
Jabari Bird, 3 off the feed from Seshman Fitzner.
The last time these two teams played, they played 81 times coming in, but not much of late. Last time they played 04.
Ivan Rabb and Cal needed that.
There's going to be a better team. They're just coming along.
Rayhan.
Look at that.
Evan Fitzner on the drive. Too strong, and the rebound tipped to Matthews. 3-on-3.
I love Evan Fitzner's game.
Here's Jaylen Brown. Drives,
Nice.
dishes, Rabb finishes.
What anticipation, what quickness.
3 blocks for Rabb. Anticipation there. Jabari Bird for the lead. Too strong with the offensive rebound. Wallace, he's off. Followed by Bird.
Was going, he tipped it right back to his teammate. This guy, Joe Rayhan, what a player. What a spirit, what a force. But now he's got to defend Ty Wallace, oh my gosh.
Too strong, but there's Rabb, and he ties the game.
6'6" sophomore Lake Oswego. Same hometown as Kevin Love. Two-time Oregon Player of the Year, Calvin Hermanson.
Like Kevin Love.
This guy can play.
Gales 6 of 10 from 3 here in the second half.
Evan Fitzner set the tempo early on with those threes.
Wallace on the drive. Bird ties the game.
It was Calvin Hermanson. Then it was Jabari Bird. No hesitation, no reluctance. Tie game for body. These young players coming up.
One more.
Work through the defenders just hanging all over him. Dane Pinot, the Melbourne Flash, is outstanding in every aspect of the game. They're celebrating mightily right now down under.
Brown attacks. Strong move to the basket by Jaylen.
It's been. St. Mary's needs one defensive stop and then just throw the ball out of there.
Here's Wallace. Bird, 3! His first 2 years at Boston College. Misses. Brown the rebound and is fouled. Rayhan misses the front end of the front end. One more.
Or a make, it doesn't really matter.
And that's it. Emmett Naar launches, and Cal has survived a terrific performance by St. Mary's, and Cal will